man. I fuck with y'all. I love y'all, man. The Forum Magazine, the best motherfucking thing smoking. Boy, y'all know what it is. Tap in. Let's go.
The Forum Magazine, Detroit, baby. We out here. You see what's going on. We activated. We ain't playing no games.
Get it, man. What up, though, man? It's GX from the Forum Magazine, man. And back for his third time, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, big bro. You feel me?
Who else got three? Who else got three?
Come on, man. Technically, I think I'm about to start breaking this shit into episodes, man. This would be technically episode 40. Okay. But you also made episode 1. Right. You feel me? I was first? You was the very first person to bless the platform with your presence, bro. So I definitely appreciate you, man. How you been feeling today? What's going on? What's the vibes?
I'm peaceful. I'm peaceful and I'm productive.
Yes, sir.
I'm happy. Everything is hitting on all cylinders, like mechanics be saying.
For sure, man. I see you been out in Atlanta going crazy, man. Out there shaking and moving, man. Right. What you been doing out there?
Podcasts. Every major podcast in the city of Atlanta, everything from Off the Porch, Big Facts, in the Parlay, the Ugly Money podcast. I did them all down there. In 2 days, I did them all. I was running, but I got it done. I had a couple of big business meetings down there. I took on 3 different investors for my Dawgface TV on YouTube brand. So I signed 3 contracts, 3 sponsorship contracts with investors, and they're all from Atlanta. Of course, definitely speaking. So I'm just pushing that, man. I'm finna fire up and run Dawgface TV in conjunction with the whole Mogul State of Mind, because that's still the parent. I'm still representing Mogul State of Mind for life. But it's it's time for just to migrate. You know what I'm saying? Because the terms and conditions have changed. So we move along with the terms and conditions.
No doubt, no doubt. And so just the love, man. If you can talk about like how has the reception been in Atlanta from the people? In Atlanta, like, do they recognize you? Do they know, you know what I mean, what you've been, doing on the podcast tip and shit like that?
I haven't. So inside the entertainment business, bro, I know rappers, I know podcasters, I know producers. Inside the world of entertainment in Atlanta, I have not come across anybody who does not know who I am. Inside the world of entertainment, they know who I am. They've heard what I've said. They've seen what I've said. They've watched the interviews, and most of in whole. They know the funny parts of the interview. They know the serious parts of the interview. They know about the things that have nothing to do with Atlanta necessarily, right? But they know about it. They know about what I said about Boosie. They know about what I said. They repeat what I said word for word, verbatim. They know. It's up on the response and the reception. It's been, it is what it is. It's different now than it was. I've been moving and shaking Atlanta for over a decade now. But with the YouTube success, they know who I am.
No, definitely.
When I walk around, it can be. I went to Atlanta Hawks game. I went in that stadium to see the Hawks play, and I had people who. I had some of the people who, when you go through the metal detectors, man, I know you from somewhere. Yeah. Man, YouTube guy, you fake, you dog man. They get the Dawgface shit mixed up, but it's somewhere dog man, dog head, something like that. You know?
Nah, that's love. That's love, man. So if we can too, bro, like as of recently, bro, you got your YouTube deactivated.
No, Instagram.
Oh yeah, your Instagram deactivated. Yeah, my apologies. If you can, bro, like talk about that process. I know you still doing your thing and you still going crazy on the YouTube, which pays. So shit, it's like fuck it, for real. Yeah, but how you feel about that?
I feel just like that, exactly what you said. However, I don't like to lose something, especially when I think it's some fuckery involved with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Do I give a fuck about Instagram? When it happened, bro. I'll get into the details, but just off top, when it happened, I wasn't even mad because the YouTube checks hit different. You know what I'm saying? And I had started to transition the way I thought about my Instagram. And I was just basically using Instagram just a form of advertising my YouTube page. So I was already psychologically checked out of. I was checked out of this shit. I just go in there and just say some goofy ass shit, bro. Yeah. I didn't give a fuck about it. I don't care. I really don't care. I didn't care. I just, from an advertising standpoint, I use Instagram to advertise my YouTube page, bro. So I was really like, for real, I can go on YouTube and get off.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about no Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know the politics associated with that, right? So I didn't care. But shout out to Royce 59. and all them whole ass niggas who had a hand in the shut my page down. You the champ for that, Royce. You hear me? You and your little partners, y'all the champ for that.
So in terms of speaking of, Royce or whatever, just in terms of Eminem, I was recently just tapped in with you on Kid L platform or whatever, and a conversation about Eminem came up in terms of, is it disrespect when people don't put that level of legend reverence
Yeah.
on Eminem, and you were making some interesting points. If you can, just talk a little bit about your thoughts on that.
Well, so the conversation, like, it's always a full scale conversation with Eminem and people supporters of Eminem, stands, not fans, stands. It's always an interesting conversation, and you always have people who offer their opinions on what Eminem has done for the city of Detroit in terms of the hip hop community and what his responsibilities are, if any. Most of the people who are Eminem fans say he helped Detroit when he did the Eminem thing, when he did the 8 Mile thing. So that should be enough. You know what I'm saying? You have some people who say, like I just talked to Super MC, for example, when I went live with Kid A on Super MC's response, or his take on it was, Eminem, he fucked with who he fucked with. He fucked with the people who supported him when he first came out. He said that this generation of MCs don't really have any standing respect for Eminem. So therefore, what can you expect Eminem to do for them when they don't acknowledge his greatness, or they don't speak they don't speak highly of him when his name does come up.
Yeah.
That was his take on it. And my thing is this, and it's simply this. Your disposition towards Detroit is based on your experience. That's cool. What you're willing to do and who you're willing to do it for is based on your experience. If you're letting, or if you're allowing how you were received or how you were not received in your day, which is 30 years ago, you're still allowing that to influence what you do for artists who are trying to establish themselves in the industry in 2023. If you do nothing for them, you can expect nothing from them. If you don't have a presence, it's not enough for somebody just to say, hey, let's talk about this in parentage terms.
Yeah.
If you're a father and you've done nothing for your son, you have no impact or influence. There's nothing that he can look at and point to and say, hey, whether you're in the household or not. Because he's not in the household. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the household. You can't just reach out and touch him. So if I can't see where you have made an impact on my life, how you have helped me, how you've aided and assisted me, when I do eventually make something of myself and I'm asked about you, you can't be, and you shouldn't be surprised if my answer is simply, he means nothing to me.
Yeah.
I don't have any relationship with him whatsoever. That is the facts on the ground.
Yeah. And you also said too, like, bro, it's two generations, like,
since then.
Yeah, since him.
So it's not Eminem and then Ice Red Vezzo. It's not Eminem and then Babyface Ray. It's not Eminem and then Baby Money. It's not Eminem and then T Grizzly.
Yeah.
There's a whole generation of MCs between this generation.
Yeah.
So we're on generation number 3 after Eminem.
Yeah.
So the generation just previous to this, they don't really have a relationship with Eminem either. They're just simply vibing off what the previous generation.
And that generation right before them, that would be the Vezzos, the Peasies, the Payrolls. That's the generation right before.
Right. They have no relationship with him. They have no connection to him whatsoever. So what do you think these young guys who really young, baby trons and all that?
Yeah.
They might say to right now, you have to be politically correct. At least one of Eminem's motherfucking cohorts is gonna come out try to attack you for not showing the proper respect. So you got motherfucking rappers right now, man, who 24, 25 years old, they weren't even born when Eminem first came out. They ain't grow up listening to Eminem. They grew up listening to trap niggas, rap niggas, scamming niggas. They don't have no relationship to Eminem. Eminem was talking about his mama was a whore.
Yeah.
Baby mama was a whore, right? So that shit don't resonate with them.
And you also made a pretty good point too, talking about how Eminem made her, and this is with in terms of the Royce misunderstanding. That's what I'm gonna call it. in terms of Eminem making his name through dissing people?
Eminem is the first troll in the history of modern hip hop, bro. He was the first troll. He was the first clout chaser. That's what it was. When Eminem career first started, what did he do? He took shots at all of the superstars, from the Jessica Simpsons to the Britney Spears to the NSYNC to Backstreet Boys. He took a shot at all of them. He took a shot at the king of pop, Michael Jackson. To the point where Michael Jackson responded. Michael Jackson sent word out like, "Who? What's up with dog?" Right? Michael Jackson responded like, "What's up with dude?" And Eminem's response when Lala, Carmelo Anthony's ex-wife, because she was on MTV back then, right? When she interviewed him, she gave him the whole foundation to weasel out. You know, people would think he's being disrespectful.
Yeah.
And he said the dominant takeaway from that was, at least he knows who I am now.
Wow.
In response to him saying something negative about Michael Jackson and then further trolling him in the video.
Yeah.
His response was, when he asked about it, mission accomplished.
Yeah.
He knows who I am now. So, that is trolling. That's 6'9". That's 6'9". Same shit 6'9" was.
Yeah, so you saying that should be easily understood. It shouldn't be no.
I do not believe that Eminem had a conversation with Royce 5'9" about where in which, like Royce said, I do not believe that it was a conversation where Eminem called him and asked him, should he do a song with T Grizzly. I don't believe that's true. I believe Royce contrived that whole fucking story as a marketing ploy when he went to advertise his album Allegory. I believe that was just a marketing tactic. I believe that he used Eminem's name and likeness against T Grizzly. I believe that when he went on the Breakfast Club and he told the whole world that T Grizzly dissed Marshall, I believe that we can't even measure the negative impact that had on T Grizzly's career, because Eminem is a rock star worldwide. What does that say to the casual fan who would have associated T Grizzly with Eminem solely based on the fact they're both from Detroit? I'm gonna like him because he's from the same place to M, no pun intended.
Yeah,
right?
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
When you tell everybody on the Breakfast Club, which is the most widely syndicated #1 radio talk show format in the world, there's no platform bigger than the Breakfast Club and the machine behind it. So when you go on that platform and you tell the whole world that T Grizzly dissed Marshall, right? And that's how Marshall felt about it. You didn't just say, according to what I think it was a diss, that's my man, I took it as a diss. You said that Eminem felt like it was a diss. It's a different level, man. So what does that do to just a casual fan, like I just said, who would have gravitated towards him, at least for a listen, right? And then what kind of financial impact did that have on T Grizzly's pocket? Potential fans streaming, right? Concert shows, whatever, right? How you think Leo Cohen and Kevin Lyles, who run 300, where T is signed to, what do you think they thought when they heard that you shot down the feature that Eminem asked you should he do? How many millions of dollars did, according to you, Eminem asked you should do it, and you said, yeah, but wait. And then it went all down here from there. How many millions of dollars did that cost T Grizzly and or his label? How many millions? How many promotional opportunities? How many advertising, marketing dollars, right? How many sponsorships did that cost T Grizzly? We can't measure it. That's how large of a violation that was.
And so do you attribute that as to the reason why you go so hard about the situation? Because the question that a lot of people is asking is more so of, damn, Detroit feel divided amongst the big homies. People look at you as a big homie. People look at Royce as a big homie, along with other people.
Man, you bore me with that dumbass question. Excuse my language, no disrespect. You just bored the fuck out of me. I should fall asleep in this bitch. I swear to God. Royce the Fat Nine ain't no big homie, bro. He's never been a big homie. Ever. He's not a big homie. He's not a big homie. You're not. Royce 5'9" is a rapper who's been around this motherfucker for 30 years rapping, plus rapping. Being a rapper with history doesn't make you a big homie. That's like saying going to prison makes you an OG. Simply going to prison don't make you. Simply existing doesn't make you anything. Just existing. The title OG means something. The title Big Homie, it means something. That's not just a fucking noun.
So how do you measure it? How can you give somebody that stamp?
How you measure what the term OG? OG don't mean old. OG mean old gangster. That's what OG means. OG don't mean old nigga. It means old gangster. It means a motherfucker who is up in age, who has lived the street life successfully, and who has maintained his morals, standard, and code based on street principles. That's what an OG is. Unk is not an OG. Big Unky just mean you an old ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean you deserve any respect because you big Unk. But OG is a whole different thing. You could be in something for years and not be a part of that thing. You can not have any major impact on the happenings on the ground, right? You can sell yourself as whatever you want to sell yourself, but when it comes to boots on the ground shit, these young rappers right now who seen all the success, touching all this paper, you can't trace any of their success in any measurable degree or any measurable way back to anything Royce 5'9" has done for him. Babyface Ray, what Royce 5'9" do for him in his career? Where it counts is the money, my nigga. It ain't just. When's the last time Royce shouted out to use his platform to shout out the top 10 rappers? When's the last time Royce, and put together in just that? Hey, I'm saying these guys are the dopest producers in the city of Detroit.
I did see him working with Courtney Bell.
Good brother, I asked you when's the last time that Royce 5'9" used his platform? Besides some general, nebulous, I'm from Detroit, I'm that nigga, I'm a historian, I'm this, I'm that type shit where you're shouting Detroit out, but in the same sense, you basically kind of like, reasserting your motherfucking position at the same time. Last time he shouted out the top 10 producers in the city of Detroit. It's more people buying beats than just people in Detroit, ain't it? Or no?
Yeah, no, definitely there's more people, yeah.
Big D from Long Live a Man, Big D.
Yeah, long live Big D, man.
So when he dropped that gatekeeper list, people got caught up in the term gatekeeper. There's been some gatekeeping going on by motherfuckers in his generation. There's been some gatekeeping going on by people who he has embraced as friends, right? And so people were like, "Oh, you got a personal thing with Royce. You don't like him. You clout chasing. You player hating." My nigga, I'm rich, like for real, rich. I'm rich. When I say rich, I mean rich. My kids stay in a private, gated community. I I don't own. I bought 3 cars in 2023. They're all over $130,000 a piece. Balling. My credit score is damn near 800. If that matters to motherfuckers who know about credit. Life is good for me. I could not say anything about this shit. Still kept on doing. I'm still gonna go shopping. I got back to Detroit yesterday. I went to Somerset when I got back. I didn't even go home, bro. I drove. I swear to God. Right. I'm still gonna live. I ain't scamming is over with. Pandemic over with. I'm still spending though. I'm still spending. Right. I'm still spending. I'm in an interview. I'll call you back. You hear me? Uh huh. The month year about the ATV. All right. It's gonna be bill of sales, ain't it? Not bad. This year, last year. I think about that motherfucking thing. We paid. I think about it May of last year. I'm not sure. But it's on the title. We got a title with it, don't we? Huh? Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get through this interview. I'll call you back and we'll figure it out. I don't even have the same phone no more. Remember? I think I do. I think I do have pictures on social media. So I go look at that. I go look that way. I got you. Yep. My bad, bro.
Yep. So your thing was telling you saying I'm rich in real life. I don't have no
Yeah,
reason
just
to
listen.
be.
You know, niggas be saying that shit. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I got money. Niggas be talking. No, I'm rich for real. Like for real. I have no issues. I don't. If I want to go buy, I could do. I could do what I want to do. I'm on tip like that. So it doesn't give me any pleasure to talk about Royce the Fat. I don't give a fuck about him. I brought him up because he is trying to sell himself to the world as if he is OG, big homie, triple OG of Detroit's entertainment scene. If you're gonna take that title on and self-appoint yourself or something like that, you gotta do more than just say that's what you are. You
So
gotta do
you
something.
really just really want to motivate people to do
It's
more, bro. Like if
it's
y'all think y'all doing what y'all doing, bro, it's much more that we could be doing to help these young guys that's really, you feel me, trying to.
let me say that. Look, Royce the 5'9" is low hanging fruit, right? Me bringing up a conversation about him, and 99% of the responses I got have been positive. You're right. You look at that shit. I got a couple of thousand likes. I got 1,000 comments. Less than 10% of the comments were like saying something negative about what I said. Everybody feels the same way. You claim, and it's because you're using your voice. You're raising your voice to spank motherfuckers who dare say something contrary to what you believe, what you think. If you're gonna do that, it's like a discipline a child. You discipline a child, you have to provide some substance there too. It ain't just about you spanking them. See, because like they say in the teachings, the rod is not a whooping stick. The rod is what a shepherd uses to guide his flock. He don't take the stick and beat the fucking sheep across the back with it when the sheep strays away.
Yeah.
He uses the hook on the end of the rod to grab the sheep around the neck, around the torso, and pull them back on the proper path. That's what it is. If you're gonna use your rod as a whooping stick instead of a tool of correction, if you're gonna exalt yourself over everybody else because your relationship with Eminem, then motherfucker, you gotta do something. Ain't gonna be no more of that shit. And I don't give a fuck who like it. Ain't gonna be no more of that. I'm the OG. I'm this. I'm that. You ain't doing shit. Do something. Oh, I did this for motherfucking 10 years ago. Well, I did this for motherfucking 20 years ago. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Retire then. Go sit your motherfucking ass down.
And for the record, it seemed like that this mission statement I would like to call, because for the people that don't understand why, I feel like you just gave a mission statement as to what your goal and objective is. So this is non-biased to him. You saying anybody can get, if you consider yourself an OG and you ain't putting in the type of, you saying anybody can get there.
Hey, listen. So you have people who don't know me, who are taking their cues about me from people who don't like me. You have people who don't know me who are taking their cues about me from people who don't like me. People who I have fucked over. People I have beat their ass, pressed them to the ground. People I've sent dick pics to. I want to touch on that too, right? I don't give a fuck what they think. Jesus died trying to help motherfuckers, didn't he? I'm a student of history, religion, and politics. I understand that Jesus traded his life because God was going to wipe these motherfuckers out like he did with Sodom and Gomorrah and like he did with the flood of Noah. He was going to wipe humanity out for straying off the proper righteous path of God. Jesus said, hey, I believe these people can be redeemed. I think they're different than the people who lived in the time of Noah and the ark, the people who lived in the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. I believe we can redeem them. I believe they can correct themselves. So in exchange for you sparing them, take me instead. right? I'll die for their sins, if you believe, according to Christian theosophy. The people who Jesus gave his life for are the people we see every day right now. They're the people who think transgender children is okay. They're the people who think raping women and beating women okay. It's people who we see doing all manners of negative shit. Nothing is wrong no more. If I say I don't agree with homosexuality, I'm a homophobe. If I say I don't agree with transgender or any of that, I'm a homophobe and I'm deaf to me, right? If I say I don't agree with even within our own people, there's a lot of shit that black people do to each other that I think we take responsibility and accountability for. And I believe that before you can complain about what somebody else is doing to you, you have to do some self-examination first.
Yeah.
Right? If you don't enter into a state of self-examination first, then whatever it is you're asking for somebody else to do for you, you're not going to be able to enjoy it because you're too busy being them
Most
to
definitely.
Your own self.
Most definitely.
We don't need the Ku Klux Klan no more.
Most definitely.
We our own Ku Klux Klan. You hear me?
For sure.
We in Detroit, bro. We ain't hollering about no Ku Klux Klan doing nothing to us, bro.
For sure.
We ain't hollering about no skinheads, Aryan Brotherhood doing nothing to us, right? We ain't really even hollering about the police brutalizing us. You know, it has happened. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about that. When I go outside, I worry about a nigga. I ain't worried about no motherfucking white person. How you see a white person, you feel threatened in Detroit? No. You see a white person, you like, what the fuck he doing over here? When you see a white police, you ain't even threatened by that. Because you know they know better. You know, we live in the chocolate city, bro, so motherfuckers just be talking. I said what I said and I meant what I said. It's from the bottom of my motherfucking heart. And if that means that I gotta sacrifice myself to help these motherfuckers to a certain extent, I will, because I know these motherfuckers don't know. They're uneducated. And these motherfuckers are like sheep. They've been led around and they don't really have no understanding of what the fuck they even need. So I'm the spokesperson, whether they like it or not. They gotta deal with me. I ain't going nowhere.
That's what it is, man. If we can, real quick, man, Diddy, I want to pivot. Diddy, man, Cassie, lawsuit. He gave up the money. I had some information that said it was basically by force. The way that she decided to go about it was different.
Ooh, good move.
Cold. Talk about it, man. What's your thoughts?
Cash, leave your husband, bitch. Let me get some of that money, bitch. Leave that. Tell that white boy go on. I need 10%. Reverend Dog, he need 10%. The congregation needs some of that money. You squoze. Ooh.
Yeah, man.
Talk about squoze, nigga. You know too much. All that shit about what you go. He was talking tough at first, wasn't he? Ooh, he was talking gangster, wasn't he? Ooh, he put out a little statement. See a statement? I unequivocally deny the slanderous libelness of these motherfucking accusations. 2 days later, you know why? Because she know too much. Don't forget, she was basically his concubine. Sucking dick, eating pussy, taking drugs, doped up. You know what I'm saying? She was like a throwaway, a slave trafficker. Well, what that was some sex trafficking shit he had going on.
So you do think that he was on some low shit?
Man, I'm not going to condemn him for that particular situation because I'm not in the know. But just based on, I know people in the industry, like people who are higher up in the industry, right? And they say it. Nobody is saying that it's hard to believe, well, that's not him. That's not the Diddy I know. Nobody is saying that. Nobody is saying that.
Yeah.
Not his former artists, not his former label execs, not the former record companies he worked for. Because before his Bad Boy, it was other shit.
Yeah.
Nobody is saying that's not him. Nobody. Yeah. There's no surprise registering on somebody's face. They ask, "It did it." Oh shit, man. No shit, man. Ain't nobody saying, no, not Sean Combs. No, none of that. Biggie Smalls is turning over in his grave about this shit. Nigga, listen, listen, man, using so we know that money and power, right? When you put that in the hands of a motherfucker who's not grounded in anything, that shit is gonna corrupt them. No, it's a corruptible force when you allow it to be, especially when you're not rooted in any kind of solid foundation when it comes to principle. Motherfuckers don't have no moral compass. And money, I have you feeling invincible. And then when there's no system of checks and balances, there's no moral correctness involved with that,
ain't no
all you gonna get is what the world. Diddy is a representation of the world. What's the difference between Diddy and the Catholic priest raping them little kids? Who worse? It's both equal fuck shit, right? Yeah. Equal fuck shit. Diddy is a representation. What's the difference between Diddy and them Hollywood motherfucking producers?
Yeah, you talking about the movie producers?
Yeah. The casting couches and all that other shit. Using your power and influence to make make a decision about who gets what role, whatever. What's the difference?
You're right, and it's funny that you say that because a lot of people say that they do this to black people specifically when they got something big that they're about to do that could possibly change the whole. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Change the whole game.
Right.
As opposed to white people, they just sweep the shit under the rug or whatever.
Well, when it comes to reportability, we're talking about reportability. I made a statement that was kind of like criticized for. I don't know whose platform I made a comment. But let's start with these white people first. They created this shit. We call this shit, where I'm from, we call this shit devilishment. They're the authors of devilishment. Let's get them first. It seems like it's a witch hunt, and I'm not trying to say that one sin is less important than the other or less troublesome than the other.
Yeah.
I'm just simply saying it's like a witch hunt on us right now. It's a witch hunt on black people. However, what I'm also saying is that when you put yourself in a situation to where you open your life up for that kind of shit, you gotta take what it comes, because white people will throw you under the bus first.
No doubt.
What basketball player? Look at the coverage with the Ja Morant and the other white basketball player who got with the pistol on.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Malika Andrews, they said a motherfucking thing about him.
Yeah.
Not one thing.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers were criticizing Stephen A. Smith for not speaking on it. He has finally said something about it. But it wasn't no immediate reaction. It wasn't the same that kind of shit wasn't the same reaction.
Yeah.
Black man, you under attack. You've been under attack 400 plus years. They don't really like you. They want you. You are a source of entertainment. A wise man said you are a source of entertainment, like a monkey juggling some balls for these motherfuckers. When you get too big and you get too uppity, they're gonna put your ass back in your place every motherfucking time. Ask Michael Jackson. Ask R. Kelly. Ask motherfucking Cuba Gooding Jr. Ask motherfucking Will Smith now. Ask him. Spanking you. You know what I'm saying? Ask O.J. Simpson. When you think ain't no difference between black and white, when you think that your level of status, your success level has elevated you to the point to where you ain't responsible or that shit don't affect you, they'll spank your black ass every time. And I would think that sport athletes, they spank you every time. And I would think that black people in this country, with what we've been through, would understand that now, but they act like they don't.
Boosie, man, he been in the news again, man. Mm-hmm. With this music thing, suing people for using his music, using his words and stuff like that in his music. One person was Rod Wave, another was YG. You've been kind of critical on Boosie for many of things. What's your thoughts on this situation in terms of him? Do you think that he should? Because he's saying basically it's a business move, bro. I'm protecting my I'm protecting my brand, my company, so I'm suing to get what I deserve. You know what I mean? This person, taking my music. What you think?
How many lawsuits have he filed so far? You in the media? How many lawsuits have Boosie filed so far against artists who he says has?
I don't think he has. I haven't seen no lawsuit.
So that's like let's put that up here. Boom. He hasn't filed one yet. What he has done is that he's taken to social media to expose the fact that these things have happened. When it comes to the correctness of it, he's right. If you utilize my work product without my authorization, right, you have to pay me. Right? There is a way to go about getting clearances for using other people's in the world of music and just entertainment, period, right? You can't just take a Tyler Perry movie and just take a clip out of it and put it in your movie for Tubi.
Yeah.
Right? If you do, you have to get authorization for it, right?
Yeah.
Or at least you be in copyright infringement and they flag that bitch, take it down or demonetize it from you, right?
For sure.
The issue with Boosie, I'm on Boosie ass for behavior unbecoming of a real nigga. That's why I'm on his ass. Behavior unbecoming of a real nigga is See, listen. The reason why the star power of most rappers is down right now is because we have more access to the so-called stars than we ever have had in the history of this country. Social media, put it on your face. So people are now coming to the realization that most of these motherfuckers are stupid as fuck. Most of these athletes and most of these rappers are dumb as a motherfucker. The more we learn about them, the more we see them, the more we understand this nigga is dumb as a box of fucking rocks, bro. So so the world of social media and having all that access to it's really counterproductive. We used to look at rappers like it was mystery.
Yeah.
But now nothing's a mystery. They telling everything. Everything is open. Every motherfucking 5 minutes, they take this motherfucker right here and it's up. They put it in their face, right? And we said, and I said, this nigga dumb as a motherfucker, man. That's why the average motherfucker consumer of hip hop and just entertainment as a whole, they're falling out of love. There's no mystery because we know everything about you. If I know everything about you, there's no mystery to you. So therefore, you become common. I look at you like you a common motherfucker just like me. Boosie is guilty of doing whole shit. For example, hey, Rod Wave, you used part of my song when you ain't paid me, you gotta pay me. You finna get, what he said was, you finna get paperwork, meaning you finna get lawsuit paperwork, right? Never filed it. He just threatened him on, he took it to the gram. What did we say about motherfuckers who get involved in shit and run right to the gram?
All right, I get what you're saying.
Clout chasing, right?
Yeah.
Right, you trying to utilize the court of public opinion to shame these artists, bro. File the paperwork, nigga. What you waiting on? What's wrong with your filing fingers, nigga? What's wrong with your lawyers filing finger? File it. You go on to Instagram. Oh, YG is paperwork on YouTube. You got paperwork coming. Or that song, Who You Love. Oh, you got to dig deeper than Rod Wave because you got Drake on that joint. I got to have some action.
Yeah.
That bitch went
crazy.
right?
Heard him. Yeah.
Right. You couldn't call Rod Wave, bro. On some big, he big homie. We fuck with Boo. We look at him different. Here we're grandfathering real nigga status to him, and we don't even know him.
Yeah.
We just automatically gave him real nigga status. Automatically give it to him. You couldn't call Rod Wave people. Get representation. You got a publishing company who collects your publishing for you. Hey man, nigga, you couldn't do that. Hey Rod, let me holler at you and pop at you. If he would have, we know now that Rod would have responded to this Boosie we talking about.
Yeah.
Man, let me what we gonna do on that? He never talked to Rod Wave before he took to social media.
Right, it was after.
And that's what I'm talking about, Royce the 5'9". You never talked to T Grizzly about the supposed diss before you went to the fucking social media, radio, YouTube, airways with what the fuck you said about Eminem. You wrong. YG, Who You Love, that song went out since 2013.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
You just not coming to the realization that they extracted parts of your song and used it?
Yeah.
You just not realizing that the song went multi-platinum? Drake was on it. You just not realizing that?
Yeah.
You just not realizing that. Why now are you taking to social media with this shit?
So you saying that's cap?
It ain't cap because it's true, and he do deserve his publishing. But at the same time, you use these scenarios to keep yourself relevant, to keep yourself in the algorithm, to keep your name going. You at this point, you don't give a fuck what kind of attention you get, as long as you get some attention. You just not realize that YG, that song dropped 2013. Who You Love?
Yeah.
Google it. 2013, and now you know that?
Yeah, no, I totally understand that.
Bro,
you
using them boys' names to clout chase. You know what I'm saying? You using them motherfuckers' name as ammunition, as a hey, look at me, blah, blah, blah. But you on Vlad doing all that motherfucking jabber jaw and the lip locking and toe tagging up there with Vlad. You hear me?
Yeah. So another thing too, man. I seen your stance on the Remy Ma and Papoose situation.
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Remy bold as hell, in my opinion. She bold as hell.
Right.
Dog held her down. You feel me? All that time.
Right,
you know what I mean? And this allegedly too. I don't know if she cheated on him. I don't know their business, but yeah.
Well, we know she cheated on him because she fucking nigga look just like you right now. So we know. we can pretty much like that's what happened with that. You hear me?
And then she wait till she get her body together, all that shit to make the move, bro. Come on, man.
Listen, that's a lesson for you niggas who tricking on these hoes. That's a lesson for you niggas who tricking on these bitches. A lesson for you niggas paying for these BBLs and BBWs and all that other kind of shit. Let that be a lesson. When the bitch get all the way piped up, she gonna leave your dumb ass, nigga. When your star fall off, she gonna leave your motherfucking ass. Let that be a lesson for all you niggas tricking on these hoes. No, bitch. I ain't got it, bitch. I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, bitch. I ain't got it.
Yeah.
Oh, so but Remy Ma. So listen. So that's a lesson. But on the contrary, how many guys do you know who've been held down by a female, and when they come home out of prison, all right, or whatever, you gotta make a different decision?
Oh, plenty of times.
All right,
but that don't make it less right, though.
How many guys do you know personally who had a female stand by their side during their time, an hour, we say, in the hour of need?
Facts.
Listen, when the hour of need is strong when you locked up. That hour of need a bad motherfucker now.
No doubt.
How many guys you know have been in prison, came home, and basically said, fuck the female who was sending them money, putting money in their books, come and see them, all that other kind of shit? How many?
Yeah, plenty.
Too many to name, right?
Yeah.
Niggas mad because she a bitch. Ain't no fun when the bitch got the gun. That way mad. Because, niggas got the machismo thing going on. Niggas got the, how dare you? We male chauvinist pigs, for real. We can do it, you know what I'm saying? But they can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these niggas is just sensitive, like little bitches. You know why? Because they ain't had no daddy. So they emotional. They taking their mama side of the equation. You wrong. Shut your bitch ass up, boy. She wanted a different look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? She tell you.
Would you say she been locked up too?
Yeah, she been locked up too.
To experiment too.
She trying to experiment. Pat puss friendly. She want they gonna dog that puss. She want they gonna stick a finger up her ass. That's what she want. And this nigga did what's name easy to block happening is blocking that asshole out for. You know what I'm saying? Had a little audio. The way they said, "Oh, wait, come touch my asshole up." I said, "Oh." That bitch say, "Come touch my ass." I said, I'm a Remy Ma fan off that right there. Come touch my asshole up.
Straight up.
Oh, I'm a fan of Remy. That bitch say, put something in your ass. Oh, bitch, you's a nasty whore.
No doubt.
I love being nasty hoe, by the way, too. You hear me? I love being nasty hoe. Okay, come on with this.
Yes, sir, man. If you can, bro, let the like being that you've been on a crazy like interview run. You feel me? Like I said earlier, man, you've been in Atlanta. Of course, you've been going crazy here, supporting all of the all of the local blogs and stuff like that.
And hold on. So I'm in the blogosphere world now, right? I'm a YouTuber now. Officially, I'm a YouTuber. When the motherfuckers pay you to talk and upload the shit you say on YouTube, you're a YouTuber. In the last 2 months, 3 months, I've made $150,000 of just YouTube sponsorship and shit like that, with more to come. YouTube allowed me to get into the world of comedy. I had my comedy special.
Yeah, congratulations on that too, man. The building was packed. I seen all type of love in there for sure.
My first time ever, and the response is we would have never thought that was your first time doing stand-up comedy. Right? I took 2 double shots of motherfucking Douce. I don't need drink.
No, I'm about to say that too.
I don't drink. Man, my nerves is bad, bro. I was all good till about 10 minutes before I got out there. You know what I'm saying? When I thought they finna call my motherfucking name, shout out to Sheena at Punchline. She like, you need you a drink? I'm like, no, no drinking now. I never had no motherfucking alcohol. I'm no drinking. Say, you sure? I thought about that shit. I said, man, you got some Douce. I heard that Douce get you loose. I heard that Douce get you loose. She put that Douce, she chilled it too. She put some ice in the thing and she shook it up, gave me a double shot. She get another one of them. Right? Man, listen, man, she gave me another one of them Douce, man, Coco called me up there. I bent that motherfucking corner like the max.
Straight up.
I bent that motherfucking corner, it was on. I had jokes. Nigga, I was telling jokes before I even get the microphone. I was up. That Douce, I need a sponsorship for them.
You
That
ain't
shit
had no
right.
goddamn it ain't fuck you up afterwards, being that that's your first time.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, that was true. That was true. That was 100% true.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah, the comedy special. It's coming out on Tubi in August. Shout out to Dennis Reed, Super Sonya with Dennis Reed Productions.
Oh, so it's coming
we
out
filmed
on
it.
Tubi.
Yeah, I filmed it. I don't play no motherfucking games. I get the money out the dough, the money off the booth. I get the money off the sponsorship, and I get the motherfucking money off Tubi. Shout out to Dennis Reed. Dennis Reed put that check on me. You hear me? So first time ever doing comedy. Beautiful thing.
Yes, sir. Yes,
part 2 is coming up January 11th. I'm back at the Punchline for part 2. And then I just got booked in Augusta, Georgia, to do a comedy special in Augusta, Georgia on January 19th. Friday, January 19th, I'll be in Augusta, Georgia.
That's what's up, man. Don't let me find out. Don't let me find out you looking at Charleston White, man. Looking at how he
Hey, listen, I observe shit, right? I don't give a fuck who it come from. If I think it's some shit I can make happen for me, I'm taking it. I'm gonna snatch it. I'm a thief in that way. I'm looking for you. It's the shit that you got going on. I think I can do. I'm gonna get that player. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that player. But I was more inspired by T.I. than I was Charleston.
Yeah.
I was more inspired by what he had did and how he transformed it. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So what it was. I'm doing Battle of the Sexes, Garden Theater, Saturday, December 16th. I'll be at the Garden Theater with everybody. Man, it's going down. It's like 5-on-5. The 5 of the dopest guys from Detroit, and 5 of the dopest females from Detroit, except for Erica Pickett and Ashley Brunsfeld from. Erica Pickett is from Love and Hip Hop, and Ashley Brunsfeld is from Black Ink Chicago. Okay. So we got El Brianna, A Red.
Oh, okay. Shout out to A Red.
Erica Pickett, and China, Borderline Boss China on the female side. On the male side, we got Don Brunsfeld from Black Ink Chicago, Lamaster Spratling, the actor, Hydro, actor, rapper. Black Norm, I got Black Noah.
Oh,
me.
Yeah.
Right, and then me. And then it's being hosted by Fancy, Roast Spit on the ones and twos. Okay. That's Saturday, December 16th at the Garden Theater, bro. It's a podcast. We're filming it too for podcast. So it's going to be live. Then it's being filmed. You'll be able to catch it on Tubi and multiple other streaming platforms.
Man, that's what it is, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay on the lookout, man, for everything this brother got going on, man. The motion is still being made. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Be sure to follow him on all social media platforms. If you can, let the people know your social media platform on Instagram, YouTube, etc.
That's Dawgface TV on YouTube, DAWGFACE TV on YouTube, right? That's my Instagram page. My YouTube, go subscribe to my shit, bro. It's Dawgface TV, DAWGFACE TV. Go subscribe, man. Support what I got going on. Fuck with me. I fuck with y'all. Detroit, I love y'all, bro. Hey, Detroit. I come to change something for the better, Detroit. Y'all can be mad at me if y'all want to. I can take it. I got broad shoulders, bro. I ain't mad about it. I ain't crying about it. You can criticize me. Come tell me how you feel. Go to my YouTube, make comments. Come on my Instagram, my new Instagram, make comments. Tell me how y'all feel. You don't like me? Tell me about it. I got broad shoulders, man. Mama ain't raised no hoe. So tell me about it. I ain't mad at y'all, man. Y'all expressing yourself, but I just want you to know, when y'all get through talking, you gotta go back to y'all motherfucking little bitty ass life, them little bitty ass used cars, living in a little bitty ass house by railroad tracks, nigga. You gotta go back to that broke ass bitch you fuck with, that whole ass nigga you fuck with. You gotta go back to not having no motherfucking money and finding it hard to figure out what you're gonna do for Christmas for them kids, nigga. Cribber. Not Christmas. Cribber. You hear me? So just know that when y'all trying to figure it out, I'm at Somerset. I'm at Phipps. I'm at International Mall. I'm at Ball Harbor. I'm at what the motherfucker out there in Houston? LA, I'm on Rodeo Drive. I'm on Rodeo Drive in LA. You know what I'm saying? My gallery shit come from the gallery store in California on Hollywood Boulevard. So just remember that, man. I fuck with y'all. I love y'all, man. The Forum Magazine, the best motherfucking thing smoking. Boy, y'all know what it is. Tap in. Let's go.